Hi VC, it's Aaron, Muth Alamere. Today I'm entering a contest for DrOktober, and he's got a great channel. I've been watching him for a few weeks now, commenting a little bit on his. He's been commenting a little on mine, and I'm getting to know him. He's a really cool guy. He shows amazing music, some really cool like movie stuff as well. Got a great sense of humor. Really enjoying his channel. So if you can, sub up DrOktober if you haven't already. Really good guy and really killer channel. So this contest is to show 3 soundtracks, and I picked a couple here that I don't think have been shown yet, and I like to do that, so if they have, oh well. So my first one here, Eddie and the Cruisers, and I love this soundtrack. I've liked this soundtrack since it came out. The movie's alright, it's a pretty good movie, but it's just got some great music. It's John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band do the whole soundtrack, and they had a pretty decent hit off this called On the Dark Side. And it almost reminds you of like the old rock from the early 60s type. There's that old rock and roll sound, but it was done in the 80s. And besides that, they had Wild Summer Nights. That's a really good song. Tender Years, really good ballady song. And I just really love this album. My favorite song on it, though, is the last song on the record. It's called Season in Hell, parentheses, Fire Sweet. And I just love that song. It's a really good, moody song. Just puts you in a mood. Really good stuff here. So this is Eddie and the Cruisers. It's on the Scotty Brothers label. Pretty cool label there. So that's my first one. And up next, I've got another movie from the 80s. I think all these from the 80s, actually. So, you know, I'm a lot of my stuff's from the 80s. So, and this is Vision Quest. And this movie, you know, it's an alright movie. It's kind of dated, but it's alright. But the soundtrack is amazing on here. And the big hits on here aren't what make it amazing. It's, you know, the big hit, of course, was Crazy for You from Madonna. And that's probably my, you know, the Madonna stuff is alright, but it's not really my thing. So, but it's got Only the Young from Journey. That's really good. John Waite does a song called Chains. That's decent. The Style Council, Shout It to the Top. Madonna does 2 songs, Gambler, Crazy for You. Don Henley, She's on the Zoom. But the second side is where my favorite stuff is. It's got Hungry for Heaven by Dio. Of course, Dio's one of my favorites. Lunatic Fringe from Red Rider. That's a great song. I'll Fall in Love Again from Sammy Hagar. That's one of my favorite Hagar songs. Hot Blooded from Foreigner. So, you know, it's a good rockin' record. Pretty good stuff here. And, yeah, I just like the sound. You know, anything with Dio and with that Hagar song and Red Rider. That's just, I love this. And the third one is my favorite soundtrack of all time. And I've said that many times. I've shown this, but it's my favorite soundtrack ever, and it's done by one band, one hard rock, metal, whatever you want to call it, band from the 80s, and it's Trick or Treat. And it's kind of another kind of dated movie, but I actually enjoy the movie. I like this one. You know, it's all about a rock star that was kind of fictitious and everything. It has Ozzy Osbourne, Gene Simmons make appearances in the movie, but it's just small ones. But the soundtrack is amazing. It's by the band Fastway, and to me, this is the best Fastway record made. I love this. You know, the big hit After Midnight, I just love that song. Trick or Treat, the title song, Stand Up, Tear Down the Walls, Don't Stop the Fight. Every song is killer. They do a version of Heft on here, which they had done previously, but I like the version on here better. But every song I love on this record. It's just so good. I really love it. And there's the label there. And this has always been my favorite soundtrack for a, you know, movie soundtrack. I like a couple film scores too, but this is my favorite. I just love it. So, all right, there's my entry for you. And everybody, go check out DrOktober. He's got a great channel. And all right, I'll see you later.